So then once I seen that, I said maybe I better remove this reel to clean all this up properly. But I unreeled with that much hose off, and this reel just jammed solid. So I think I'm gonna have to try to get this reel off, because you got to reel the hose off to get the bolts out. Got that reel off. It's all seized up. Well, it's aluminum, you know, and stainless, and that with all the road crap in the winter and stuff. It's just it's always a racket. I don't think I'm gonna put that one back on. I think I'm going to cut this off and put a torch hose wrap here. So I'm just gonna wrap that torch hose here. Yuck, it is not a good day for drying paint today. It's actually snowing a little bit, so that's cool. So I'm in the shop. Here's my reel, my old Shellrin oxyacetylene reel. To give the reel credit, it's been on my truck for about 12 years. These don't leak at all, so that's cool. But she's seized up. Mad Dog seized up. There was a corroded in there. There is screws like this that go up through the bottom, but they're like all corroded to heck. And so, yeah, even some of this bottom plate's starting to corrode off. So I'm not gonna try bothering with that right now. I just wanna get the hose off of this reel, because this reel is now retired. This reel always, to get 100 feet of hose, this is a 1/4 inch hose, it's the fat stuff. To get 100 feet of that on, it barely fits, like it rubs on the bottom hard. So you gotta make sure you put the hose on perfect, or else it won't all fit on. And then the mechanical advantage of this short little, well, this roller, that's been seized for years. This has been seized for years. I've taken it out and chased that thread multiple times throughout the years. So that's just a racket. Yeah, the mechanical advantage of this, it's so hard to reel the thing that it was always a pain in the ass even when the reel was good. But she put in lots of years of service. But now I'm at the point where I just want things that are simple. Back then I wanted my truck to look all blinged out because I want it just to look like a cool guy, you know, want to fit in with all the cool welders. Now I just want things that are simple and that work and that last. When I need to use something, it's just going to work, and it's right there and it's easy. That's where I'm at now. Done with the bling. So I got a couple ideas gyrating in my mind what I want to do with my hose, but well, first thing I gotta get this hose off and figure it out. All right, a little of this, bunch of propane, heat, bunch of that, propane, heat, oil, and now she's rolling better than she ever did. Bottom, see, that's like corroded in like that. The head of that's setting out a bit proud because like it's all pitted so bad on that front set. She's been on the old truck for some years. So yeah, I wasn't going to bother trying to screw it, trying to get these out. I know I tried screwing with this one day to get this kind of stuff apart here, and no way, it was just these solid. So a corrosive road juice, man, that de-icer stuff they're putting on the roads in the winter, it wrecks everything. Terrible. Okay, well, this is retired. You did me well, all reel. Thank you for your service. Concept number 2, just measuring up for a simple wrap. So now this idea, simple, undoubtedly simple. If you want to reel out 100 feet, it's going to be a big pain in the butt to roll it all back up because you have to stretch your hose out and, you know, keep it from twisting up. So annoying to get the hose reel back up if you're going far, but it's undoubtedly simple. The other end of the hose can go right to the regulators. You don't need a little jump hose in between, and it just works, right? Apps like this, if you want to be super space conscious, like if I had the height, which I don't, this is pretty much the max I can go. But if I had the height, you know, I could make this longer, and I could store my torch in here. I could have a hook inside to store my torch, or even this, you could enclose this and have a little shelf in here, right? You could even have a little door. You could put your striker in there, you know, a little spot, a little toolbox spot in here. You could. I've seen it. I've seen big cable wraps. You open the door of your service truck and the cable wraps is on the door, and then there's shelves in there for things. So, you know, just another space saving idea out there. You could that is an area where you can put storage if you're that frugal for space. So I got this aggressive thing here. Pretty extreme, but I'm just trying to make this thing for free, so this is what I found. Information, if you want to make your own torch hose wrap, you'd ideally want 4.5 inches tall to get 4 wraps. And this is 3-inch pipe, 3-inch OD, 20 inches apart, okay? And with that, at 100 feet, a 1/4 inch twin hose, you're going to be about 26 inches high, and then in the fat part in the middle, you're going to be about 12 inches, 26 by 12. You want these 4.5 inches to get 4 wraps on. So just for your info, if you're thinking about building the torch hose rail, that's what you get with 20-inch wrap. Parts. I wasn't going to go fancy with the wide flares at the bottom, but it's the material I had. I would have been happy with just a little flat bar there, but all right, cool. Okay, weld her up. Well, that's it. Those pipes are 1/2 inch higher than this, same distance apart, so that should wrap on there. Very nice. Pretty simple, pretty effective. So we'll get home and get this painted. And there's the torch hose rail. There, and there's enough slack because it goes up to the bottles there. And then I'll just be putting the regulators here for now, but I want to put a little shelf here. Put the regulators and my flow meter can all just sit here, so I can access from that side. There you go, man. 100 feet of hose. Not bad.